corpses that won't stay still, unseen forces roaming free, and lifeless objects that suddenly move on their own. This is the scariest compilation everyone's been talking about. A doctor was escorting a body to the morgue when things took a horrifying turn. As he reached the door, another official stepped in to help, but just as they began moving the stretcher inside, the lifeless corpse suddenly sat up. Both men bolted in terror, and the security camera cut out seconds later. Has the person actually come back to life, or had something else returned in their place? That's what people online began to wonder. Some called it a rare medical phenomenon, others weren't so sure. The footage ends there, nobody knows what happened next, and honestly, some mysteries are better left that way. Classroom coffin. A man exploring an abandoned school rumored to be haunted stumbled upon something bizarre. In one of the rooms, there was a coffin. What was a coffin doing in a school? Curiosity got the best of him, so he slid the lid open. And he's regretted it ever since. Inside was a terrifying creature, bluish, ashy skin, massive fangs, and looking mummified. Some skeptics said it was just a costume or prop, but the man insisted he heard it breathing, like it was in some kind of slumber, waiting to wake up. Watchful corpse. This strange clip has taken the internet by storm. It showed a woman lying in a coffin, eyes wide open, staring straight into the camera. Startled onlookers prepared to open the coffin, unsure if what they were seeing was real. But before they could, the woman's eyes suddenly closed. The footage sparked a wave of unsettling theories. Some believed something had possessed the body. Others suggested she wasn't human at all. Maybe a vampire that had let her guard down. The clip ends there. There was no follow-up, and maybe it's better that way. Restless coffin. This viral video has people questioning if the undead might actually be real. It showed a coffin lying on the ground, but that's not all. Take a closer look. The coffin was moving, like something inside was trying to get out. The person filming was frozen in fear and didn't dare open it, and honestly, good call. Who would want to see what's inside? Skeptics called it a prank, but the paranormal community thinks otherwise. Many believe it was the spirit of a tortured soul, trapped and desperately trying to escape. Whatever it was, it didn't belong there.
Cristo, Jesús, Jesús para siempre. Jesús, Jesús en la vida. Jesús, Jesús en la muerte.
Mysterious coffin. Saying goodbye to a loved one is hard enough, but imagine them waving back. That's exactly what happened during the burial ceremony of an Indonesian man. As the mourners gathered to pay their respects, the camera caught something truly eerie, a faint movement inside the coffin. It looked as if the man was waving back to the crowd. Even more unsettling, the shroud seemed to shift, it's like his other hand was moving too. Naturally, this left everyone shaken. Did he somehow come back to life, or was something far more sinister at play? So far, no one has been able to explain it, but one thing's for sure, it's the kind of moment that'll haunt you forever. AI sees her. A chilling video has people asking, can AI see what we can't? A man was casually recording himself using an AI face recognition filter when the door behind him suddenly flew open. Nothing was there, at least to the naked eye. But the AI detected something, a figure in the doorway. It even identified the presence, an angry woman estimated to be over 500 years old. If it was a glitch, it was terrifyingly specific. Even the skeptics had no words. Many believe the AI picked up on something, not human. Maybe we've advanced too far. Maybe that's why they say, ignorance is bliss. Restless inside. Someone posted a video of strange movement inside a glass front mausoleum. Watch closely. The cloth draped inside begins to shift, as if something is moving beneath it. The cameraman seemed unaware of what he captured, but once the video hit the internet, speculation exploded. Some believed it was a spirit manifesting inside. Others claimed it was the soul of the deceased, becoming restless in its tomb. Whatever it was, it's hard to watch and not feel like something was trying to get out. Graveyard chase.
Ay, no mames.
Two ghost hunters went exploring a cemetery and got more than they bargained for. While walking past the gravestones, they saw a black, shadowy child standing at a distance. As they tried to approach, it ran off. They followed quickly and came across an open space in the ground. Believing the figure had gone inside, they called out, and to their shock, it answered.
Si quieres dulces, dime sí, fuerte. Sí. Ay, ay, ay.
Moments later, it appeared again, briefly, but this time, it vanished without a trace. No matter how much they searched, they couldn't find it. The chilling encounter shook them to their core, and they swore never to step foot in a cemetery again. Twofaced. You'd have to be made of stone not to get chills from this clip. A driver was heading home late at night when he spotted something ahead. A woman standing alone in the middle of a deserted road. She wore a dress, but that's not the weird part. Watch closely. Is she walking forward or backward? There's no way to tell, and just when it couldn't get creepier, she turns around. That's when it hits you. She has two faces. Was the first one even a face at all? In South Asia, there's an old myth about witches who can twist their bodies 360 degrees. Many people were convinced this was one of them, caught on camera. Haunted school. An urban explorer stepped into the ruins of Paul Revere Elementary School in Cleveland, Ohio, expecting silence and decay. But inside an upstairs bathroom, something stopped him cold. A robed figure stood in the dark, its eyes glowing faintly. Then, it fell. Terrified, he nearly ran until curiosity pulled him back. What he found was even stranger. A mannequin, but questions lingered. Why were its eyes glowing? Why was it posed like that, waiting in the dark? The footage quickly went viral, with many convinced it wasn't just a prop, but something else entirely. Some say it moved on its own. Others believe it wasn't a mannequin at all. Whatever it was, it's still there, waiting for whoever dares to return. Invisible grip. An eerie piece of footage has been making the rounds online. Reportedly filmed somewhere in South America, the clip quickly went viral, and for good reason. In it, a young girl is seen playing alone in a quiet town square when something truly strange happens. Her dress is tugged hard by an invisible force. So hard, in fact, that she stumbles backward. No one is nearby, there's no one behind her, but something was definitely there. Many netizens believe this is clear proof of a ghostly presence, a spirit reaching out from the other side. Scary stalker. Ever feel like you're being watched? Turns out that feeling might not be all in your head. One man was relaxing in his room late at night when he suddenly felt eyes on his back. He happened to be filming himself at the time, and as he slowly panned the camera, there it was. Peeking from the closet door, a pale, ashen face that didn't look human at all. Its eyes locked on him, and then the video cut off. Whatever it was, let's just hope it chose to leave him alone. Haunted home. A series of disturbing incidents captured on camera stirred up serious attention online. It began with strange scratching noises outside the house. As the homeowner filmed and investigated, things took a darker turn. A crucifix that had been hanging upright on the wall was now upside down. And that was just the beginning. Later, more bizarre noises came from the basement. Going downstairs, he caught this.
No, I don't think so. No.
Determined to document whatever was causing the disturbance, he set up a static camera overnight in the living room. Objects began to move on their own, over and over. But the most unsettling moment came from an empty bedroom. When the guy flipped on the lights, no one was there. Netizens were left rattled. Some believed it was classic paranormal activity. Others feared something worse. Something demonic had made its way into the home. Red eyes. A man ventured into the woods near his home at night, hoping to capture proof of strange disturbances. What he found instead was his worst nightmare. His camera picked up a ghostly figure standing perfectly still, long hair draped over its shoulders, and glowing red eyes piercing through the darkness. The footage quickly went viral. Some believed he'd encountered an evil forest spirit. Skeptics, however, claimed it was staged. The figure never moved. But here's what made things even creepier. All videos of the creature were later taken down. down. So what does that tell you? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this mystery isn't going away anytime soon. Court haunting. This unsettling CCTV footage was filmed at 1:44 a.m. inside a school gymnasium. The basketball court was completely empty until something strange happened. A faint, ghostly figure appeared near the center of the court, then faded out. Some folks online brushed it off, saying it was just a glitch, maybe old footage overlapping with the new, but others weren't so sure. They believed this could be something much more chilling, proof that even empty gyms might not be so empty after all. Grave disturbance. This spine-chilling clip recently went viral after capturing something deeply unsettling in a cemetery. The footage showed a fresh grave, and then the dirt began to move. Subtly at first, then more noticeably, like something underneath was trying to claw its way out. The person filming stayed quiet, visibly shaken, and later admitted they believed something was alive down there. The video quickly spread online with commenters split between panic and disbelief. Some called it undeniable proof of the paranormal. Others feared it was something darker, something that should have stayed buried. So next time you pass a graveyard, don't look too closely. Something might be looking back. Alive from morgue. Every now and then you hear bizarre stories of people coming back to life, but without any evidence, it's hard to believe things like that. What if I tell you one such incident was actually caught on camera? Take a look. Back in 2022, a CCTV camera captured the unbelievable incident inside a morgue. It showed corpses covered with a white cloth completely still, but then suddenly one of them moved. The man uncovered his face and looked around as if puzzled. Then he slowly got up with great effort and appeared to flee from the morgue. What do you think this could be? Did he actually come back to life? Or was something else at play here? Ghost pulse. A nurse recorded something strange, and it's been going viral ever since. She filmed a heart monitor going off, triggering a low heart rate alert. But here's the creepy part. The machine wasn't connected to anyone.
That is crazy.
She was the only person in the room. Folks online were quick to speculate. Some believed it was picking up the heartbeat of a spirit, possibly the patient who had passed away just hours earlier. Others claimed it was a ghost haunting the hospital halls. The clip has left people divided, glitch or ghost. But one thing's for sure, there was no living person in that bed. So what or who was the machine tracking? Cemetery glimpse. A woman and her daughter were visiting a loved one's grave when things took a strange turn. Her daughter suddenly froze and said she saw someone near the trees, but the cemetery was empty. Confused and unsettled, the mother began filming, hoping to catch whatever had her daughter so spooked. The little girl kept pointing to the same tree. At first, nothing seemed off, but when the mother posted the clip online, people noticed it. A pale face, barely visible, peeking from behind the tree. Many believed it was a child's spirit, caught lingering near the graves. The woman never went back, and the question still haunts her. What exactly did her daughter see, and why was it watching them? Dancing shadow. A girl relaxing on her rooftop got the scare of her life. On the roof of a nearby building, she spotted something strange, the silhouette of a girl, dancing. Terrified, she rushed back inside, but her viewers wouldn't let it go, urging her to check it out. Maybe it was someone who needed help, so she went the next day and found the entire apartment complex completely empty. One rumor claimed the building was haunted by the spirit of a woman who had passed away there, and ever since, no one had dared to live in it. Shadow children. Do you believe in shadow beings? They're said to be dark entities, shaped like humans, but born from fear and drawn to places where the veil between worlds grows thin. This video has led many to believe that 2 shadow children were caught on camera. Late night CCTV footage shows 2 faint figures materializing on an empty street. They run down the road, vanishing into the dark. Some people believe it's real, others wish they hadn't seen it at all, and honestly, this might be reason enough to never step outside after dark. Hair Tug. A woman recently shared a piece of footage that left folks online scratching their heads. In it, a young girl is seen happily posing for the camera, smiling, carefree. But watch closely, because something strange happens right before your eyes. A section of her hair suddenly lifts, as if an invisible hand gently tugged it upward. There's no breeze, no one near her. The motion is subtle, but undeniably eerie. Some people believe it's a spirit making contact. Others think there must be a logical explanation. So what do you think? Ghostly presence or something less mysterious? Roof watcher. A homeowner was enjoying the evening out in his yard when he heard a strange noise above. Looking up, he saw someone or something peering down at him from the roof. He captured the moment on video, and when he posted it online, the internet went wild. Many believed his house was haunted, saying the man had captured a ghost. But skeptics offered a more grounded theory, suggesting it could have been a structure or object above the roof that just looked like a human head. Wardrobe clown. In 2016, a man uploaded eerie footage that sparked intense debate, with many wondering if it was paranormal proof or elaborate hoax. The video showed a man suspecting a porcelain clown doll, believing it to be cursed. He explained how the doll had been locked away in a wardrobe after causing sleepless nights and strange noises. While discussing the disturbances, the wardrobe doors suddenly began to rattle. He opened them, only clothes and papers inside. But moments later, the doors shook again, this time more violently. The porcelain clown sat motionless, yet the tension grew. Netizens were convinced something was wrong. Many believed the doll was cursed, and whatever haunted it wasn't staying quiet. Skylights.
Guys, this is crazy.
A local captured something strange over the Catalina foothills, a formation of lights drifting silently through the night sky. The eerie video spread like wildfire online, leaving people baffled. Some believed it was proof of UFOs. Others had a darker take, claiming the lights were lost spirits wandering through the skies. No one's been able to explain it.
This is out of control. This is crazy.
So what do you think these lights were? Visitors from beyond or something left behind? Gravedigger. A man was walking past his local cemetery when he saw something truly bizarre. A creature was digging beside a tombstone. Horrified, he pulled out his phone and filmed it. When he posted the footage online, the theories poured in. Some called it a witch. Others were convinced it was a zombie trying to crawl back into its grave. Take a look for yourself and decide what you think you're seeing. Walking branch. Walking trees were once thought to exist only in myths, but clips like this are starting to change minds. In this eerie footage, a broken tree branch appeared to move on its own. It balanced on two smaller offshoots and walked. The person recording could hardly believe what they were seeing. Some netizens were convinced that they had caught a tree mid-movement, something straight out of folklore. Skeptics argued it was a simple trick, claiming it was pulled with strings, but even if it was fake, one thing's for sure, it's not something you'd want creeping toward you in the middle of the night. Sesame signal. A strange home security video has recently taken the internet by storm. The doorbell footage shows a series of glowing lights hovering in the air, slowly shifting, almost dancing. But what truly unsettled people was the audio playing in the background, a distorted loop of the Sesame Street theme, specifically the line, "Can you tell me how to get," repeated endlessly. Theories flooded in. Some claimed it was a poltergeist trying to communicate. Others believed the lights were linked to aliens or even time travelers, using a child's melody as a message. One thing's for sure, whatever this was, it wasn't just a glitch. It felt like something or someone was trying to be heard. Blinking mummy. Deep within the eerie Capuchin catacombs of Italy lies Rosaria Lombardo, known as the Sleeping Beauty. Born in 1918 and laid to rest at just 2 years old, she was embalmed using a groundbreaking technique that left her body almost perfectly preserved. Visitors have long marveled at her lifelike appearance, until something strange was caught on camera. Her eyelids appeared to flutter, her eyes to blink. What was once a beautiful preservation now feels haunted. Thousands visit to see the unnerving sight for themselves, but with speculation spreading fast, one question lingers. What secret lies behind the eerie preservation of Rosaria Lombardo? And if you know something, drop it in the comments. We're listening. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again,